Hello everybody, welcome to another NR replay video. Today we're going to be watching a game between Vizrad and Flagos. So this game occurred at No Riches number 156, which is a weekly NR tournament held by the Boss Stage Discord server. If you're interested in joining, the link to it will be in the description below. So Vizrad opened with Fluffal Wings, Fiendish Rhino Warrior, Wandering King Wildwing, Diabolica, and Darkwill Puppetry. So some sort of Fiend Fluffal pile. The opponent opened with World Wand, Harpor, Fluffal Dog, Fistworm, and Fluffal Bear. So what seems to be a Fluffal Orcust Crystron pile. Okay. 40 card versus 40. Let's see here. So Vizrad choosing to set to and pass didn't open too well. Could have also set the Fiendish Rhino Warrior, but choosing to get the Fluffal Wings into the graveyard as quickly as possible. The opponent sets a Toy Vendor, discards a Harpor, normal summons the Fluffal Dog, adds another Bear, Harpor now activates, summons an Orcust Nightmare, Link 2 for Wider Swordsman, Nightmare now dumps a Wand, Wand activates to summon the other wand from the hand. Now the second effect to revive the Nightmare Orcust. Link 3 for Triple Burst. And hit over the Fluffal Wings. Link phase 2, they will link 4 for Orcustrion. Don't have enough monsters banished to use Orcustrion's effect. Vizrad top deck of Fluffal Bear, that's insane. Already has the wings in the graveyard as well. Activates the Toy Vendor, discards the Wild King, finds a Pyrmice, so Infernoid cards. Now activates the wings, banishing the bear, searches 2 more Infernoid cards. So this is basically Infernoid Fluffal. Searching the Dolphin, resetting the Vendor, sends another Fluffal Wings to the graveyard. Vendor now discards, finds a Decatron but has to discard it. Summoning the Atondel from the graveyard, which by banishing 2 Infernoid monsters. Unfortunately, the Orcustrion is just too big to get over right now. The opponent will activate Toy Vendor, discarding the wings that they top deck, so the opponent will now resolve the Fluffal engine, but Atondel though can banish the bear. Okay, this means that the effect does not resolve. They don't get to draw. They will now instead activate a bear, setting another Vendor. Vendor discards Fistworm to add a Dolphin. They will normal summon the Dolphin, but the Vizrad will activate the Puppetry to banish 3 monsters, including the Nightmare and the World Wand, so that's basically all of the graveyard resources gone. Flagos will just summon the Harpor, Link 2 for Haggard Lizard, decrease the attack of Atondel, draws into a single skeleton which is not too useful right now, and the Harpor will summon Nightmare, and choosing to pass on that. Okay. Vizrad top decks a Void Breach, insane top deck. Toy Vendor discards. Toy Vendor adds Bear. Wings again now, going to draw 2 more cards. Vendor now activates, adding another Fluffal Dog. Wild King activates, searching for another Infernoid Decatron. Void Breach can now special summon the Infernoid, which sends... Yeah, Decatron sent the Antra, which bounces a card, and now they'll summon the Harma, which destroys a card. Now banish 2 to summon back the Atondel. Synchro here for Dragvirion, okay. I'm guessing it's because... Yeah, Dragvirion has the effect where if it's tributed, it can special summon itself back, so I'm guessing it's to synergize with the Infernoid monsters. Not bad. We'll send a Sightsumus with the Decatron, which triggers the Diabolica to summon itself. I'm going for a rank 8 Draglubion, and that might be enough for the game. and the opponent will scoop it up, indeed. So, well fought game by both sides. Vizrad just had amazing top decks both times, and the Fluffal engine showing its power there, especially with the Infernoid cards being already being very good. So yeah, let's just get into deck profiles. Alright, so this is Vizrad's Infernoid Fluffal deck, playing 3 copies of Pairmice, Decatron, Wings, just the 1 copy of Antra, triple Bear, 1 copy of Harma, triple Rhino Warrior, triple Fluffal Dog, triple Petrulia, 1 Wild King, 1 Fluffal Dolphin, 1 Cyclamis, and 1 Atondil, and 1 Diabolica. So basically, these guys are all searchable. Like, all of these Fiend monsters are searchable off of Fiendish Rhino Warrior and Decatron, so I'm guessing that is why they're playing one-offs. Even the Dolphin is searchable. For the spells and traps, they have triple Fire Recovery, triple Vendor, triple Breach, and triple Puppetry. So a really solid main deck. All of the one-offs are searchable. It works well with each other. The Fluffal engine basically generates a lot of advantage, discarding a lot of cards, basically fueling the graveyard for Atondil and Cyclamis, which both of these cards are really good boss monsters. Extra deck just has some generic Synchro monsters to pair with the Decatron. Draclubion notably really strong, and they're also playing triple Lizardos because some of these smaller Infernoid names like Pairmice are not so useful after they've used their effects. So just linking them off for Lizardos is a great way to get the levels and ranks off the fields to summon something like Cyclamis, because Cyclamis cannot be summoned if the total level and ranks of all effect monsters are 8 or lower. Yeah, it can only be summoned if the total effects levels and ranks are 8 or lower. So you can basically just link off your bad monsters for Haggard Lizard, which is the strength of Haggard Lizard is that it's a really good link monster. So, which is something that Infernoid didn't really have access to before. They are also playing Fire Recovery, which is basically just Monster Reborn for the Infernoid cards, and it can also replenish the banished Infernoid cards for another draw, so really good card. Yeah, let's look at the opponent's deck. Alright, Flagos is... They're basically playing a Fluffal Orcust list, so 2 copies of Wings, 1 copy of Quan, 1 copy of Praziordal, triple Scrapple Cycler, triple Bear, 3 Smyger, 2 Thespern, 1 Rion, 1 Symbol Skeleton, triple Dog, triple Harper, 1 Dolphin, double Nightmare Orcust. They are playing the Kochobos Hina Matsuri, difficult name to pronounce, which I'm guessing they're looking to dump off of the Orcust Nightmare. Double World Legacy World Wand, triple Toy Vendor, double Dinomicious, double Phantom Knights of Tomb Shield, which is basically a negate for trap cards during your own turn, and then triple Cluster to pair with the Crystron cards and the 1 Crystron Impact. So I get the idea of the deck. Basically use the Fluffal cards to churn through all of these Crystron and and Orcust names, and all of these cards love to be in the graveyard, so just quickly get them out of the deck and into the graveyard and then use their effects to win the game. They also have access to easily summon a Dark Arm Dragon, which can destroy 2 cards on the field. It's a really strong XYZ monster. Also playing the suite of Crystron Synchros, so Quandax, Amatrix, 1 powered Insectron, and also playing the Mecha Phantom Beast Concorda, which you don't see much, but it is an option, I guess, to pair with one of the Orcust cards. Anyways, so yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.